Hi, welcome to my unboxing of the Dean Dime Slime guitar. It's brand new and I just got it and I'm gonna unpack it and let's see what it looks like. I bought it on Gear for Music and it arrived within 5 days, so that was reasonably quick. It's very well packed. It's a box in a box. So this is the second box. Let's open up the second box. So this is the internal packaging. Let's be careful with the headstock. In the box there's the tremolo bar and some Allen wrenches for setting it up. Let's take off the band, the elastic band. Oh, I'm very excited. It's going to be a donor guitar for a guitar I had earlier. Oh, that looks nice. So let's see what's inside. The plastic is a little sticky. This is it, made in China, and it comes from Gear for Music. It arrived within 5 days or so. The action is quite alright, but can be better. I'm gonna set it up because the neck is a little bow, has a little bow in it. So I'm gonna set it up and I'll show you how I'm gonna do it. So this is setting up the Dean Dime Slime. I just noticed that the guitar isn't from China. The guitar is from India, and I don't know what happened here because it should be from China, and maybe that's why the bindings are painted and not real bindings. I think it's disappointment for me because I wanted to rebuild my guitar from the 80s I had, and that one had black bindings, so I have to ask my good friend Dick, because he is going to repaint this one and make it the way I want it, to ask him to make bindings on the body so that there are real bindings and not fake like these. So that's a disappointment. There's some plastic on the pickup cover, on the pickup. I'm gonna remove that. So, it's not in tune. I'm gonna remove this piece of information on here. It says quality control check. And here it says something, I'm gonna take it off. So it says Grover tuners, and it says the handmade string. This is DR. I think that's a string. Yeah. Well, okay. There's a crossrod cover plastic thing. I'm not going to remove that. The information is not correct. It should be made in India, and on the website of Gear for Music it says China. So this is made in a very different factory, another factory. So all the reviews I saw on YouTube, they don't make sense. They're not reviewing this particular specific guitar from in India. So that's a bit of a disappointment for me. But the most important thing that disappoints me is that the bindings are painted. They're not real bindings. So that's probably the most important reason why I bought this guitar, because I wanted to look like this. This is my old guitar from the 80s, and I want this to be converted into that guitar. My guitar from the 80s was an USA, classic white with gold hardware and a black Floyd Rose. I had that customized. That's so because it was a string through body, and obviously this is a guitar with a tremolo from the factory, so it's not going to be the same. But I don't care. I want to have it the same vibe as I had. One big difference is that this has a V-shaped neck. It's a V-shaped neck. It's a very comfortable neck. It's okay. It's not what I had. I'm not going to change that because why should I? I think the neck has a binding. It has a binding. That's a black binding. That's okay. There's some little flaws I see. On the whole, it's a nice guitar, and I'm going to go through with the customization. Going to go through with the rebuild, like with the old USA specs. It's a Floyd Rose Special bridge. I hope it stays in tune. I have to check it. I'm now going to adjust the neck and see if I can make it play a little better than this. So I finished setting up the dime line. It's now straight, and I set up the intonation. The only thing I have to do now is to set up the bridge height. So it's done with the Allen wrench. It has to be adjusted quite a bit. I think this is Let's hear if it rings, if it makes noises on the fretboard. This is much too low. It rings quite a lot. It should be a little higher still. So this is it. Okay, this was unboxing and a quick setup of the Dean Dime Slime ML. It's from India. That's a bit of a bummer. The bindings are painted. That's a bit of a bummer. But as I said, this is a donor guitar for an project I'm about to embark on. I want my old Dean white, classic white back. I sold it in the 90s. And I very much regret that, so I'm looking for a replacement. And this is going to be the donor, and I'm keeping you guys posted. I hope you guys will enjoy this video, and see you next time.